What's going on, guys? Gomer's here, and I promise you I did not just roll out of bed to record this video, because, good lord, how could you not be fully chubbed after seeing a card of such magnitude as a 99 Cincinnati Reds, Ken Griffey Jr.? Just imagine if injuries didn't plague careers, huh? Would be quite the spectacle to see, no doubt. But we have a significantly large update, you know, with all joking aside. A lot of cards, 30 you might even say, at least for Team Affinity, and then more to go from there. We have a big collection, a lot to talk about, which hopefully means a lot of likes for you guys to leave down below. That would be quite cool, I reckon. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and you know, fasten your seatbelts, because this is about to be a bumpy ride, or hopefully not a bumpy ride, hopefully a smooth ride with lots of W's along the way. So here, we're going to look at Ken Griffey Jr. First of all, quite cool card. Wouldn't you believe it? There was a mixed reaction in the comment section for this one. 119, 108 contact against lefties, respectively, is the culprit right there. That 108 just leaves a sour taste in people's mouth. And you know what? I think it's good. It's max defense, 95 arm. He's going to get up to 90 speed. I don't know. I'm not so inclined to bitch about this card, I guess I would say. I think it's pretty good, I would reckon. Definitely one of the best cards in the game. If you think about having Griffey, Babe Ruth, and like Willie Mays, hard to say that's not a pretty damn good outfield. Pretty fan-fucking-tastic, if I am allowed to use my one F-bomb for the video. So, Ken Griffey Jr., you're going to need, you know, a substantial amount of cards, to say the least, in order to get him. But still pretty cool. There's some nice socks along the way, too. And they also added a Finest Collection voucher for the first time, which is nice. And if you have these, they still count for 2 vouchers as well. So, not sure what everybody's getting the Roberto Clemente for, but that's great. Almost as great as that voice crack. You would think at 20 years of age that would eventually subside. But let's go ahead and look at the Team Affinity, baby. This is going to be quite cool. And yeah, we're going to have 5 cards per division, 1 per team if you did the math. And, you know, we're not going to show off all of them because, frankly, I don't really care. But Ryan Mountcastle right here, good power. You're going to notice none of these cards are necessarily going to be bad. They're 99s. They would have to be in the lab for a while trying to conjure up a bad 99 overall card. But, you know, maybe they did. JD Martinez is a JD Martinez card. He has contact. He has power. 77 fielding. That is sugarcoating if I've ever seen it. 51 speed. Wow. I mean, that's where most of the boost went right there for JD, but that's good. I would rather it be fictitious. Garrett Cole right here, 104 hit 9. Well, that's enough looking at that card. Brandon Lau, the time is now unless it's in the postseason. And they're pretty good, 107, 100 respectively in terms of contact. Max power against righties, so looking forward to that one. No bias there at all. Marcus Semien, the contact, a little low. I let out a bit of a sigh when I saw this card initially. I thought it was going to be a bit better, but still pretty good. Go to the AL Central. Sorry, zoned out for a second right there. We're going to be looking at the Central, where we have CLASE, which I will remove myself to show you this outlier one that he's going to have on the cutter. That's going to go 99 alongside his 4-seam. 122 hit 9 is good. Thank you, SDS. I appreciate it. 85 control is pretty good. 77 break is a fastball, so it doesn't matter. So Class A is the first pitcher W I've seen. People are going crazy, probably doing the exchanges, which hopefully you guys did. The Yohan Moncada, great swing for a switch hitter. Unfortunately, rather mid-hitting stats. 106 and 107 contact and 100 power, respectively. Respectfully, this is a shitty card. Heimer Candelario is going to come in relatively good. Like, this is a better version of Moncada, for sure. The same power, better contact, same defense. You know, I just prefer that. Little different secondaries. Another Salvador Perez card. I'm pumping my fist for that one. The fielding, again, is probably a little higher than you would think of Salvador Perez. The speed at 43 is a bit egregious, but we'll take it. The Salvador Perez fan club. The second place. He got a second place MVP vote last night, which was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Jorge Polanco. Very happy that he got a card here. Had a good season. One of the players of the Twins that had a good year this year. So, unfortunately, no Buxton, but oh well. Beggar, well, I wouldn't say I've been begging. A little bit, yeah. I would have liked to see a Buxton. Kyle Tucker, 120, 117 contact. Wow, this card is really good. Lefty bat, the speed is a little low, but diamond defense starting out at right field. And great contact and really good power. Holy shit. Rysella Glacius, they gave him a sinker because they are smart. 112 hit 9 because they are dumb. That's enough of him. Frankie Montes, 103 hit per 9. That's enough of him. Mitch Haniger, you might see that as being disrespectful, but I think it's disrespectful to these cards to give them 103 hit 9 and checks watch November. It is mid-November. It's almost Turkey Day next week, and we're still getting cards with hit 9 under 110. Disgraceful. Mitch Haniger, 100 and 117 contact, 113, 125 power. Pretty good. Defensively, not good. Nate Lau was really excited. You know, Ray's great. He had a good, 2 weeks and then kind of fell off. But he plays for the Rangers. It would be hard to stay on for them. The NL East going out there featuring the second, and well, he not a finest card, but Bryce Harper did win MVP. Let me know how you guys feel about that. Freddie Freeman, I liked it better than his finest card last year. It's a bit more balanced, which I'm a fan of. Sandy Alcantara. They would have his hit 9 be at 104. I guess I should have prepared, this being the fact. 103 again for Stroman. I should have expected this was going to be the case for the pitchers, but it's still disappointing, no doubt. I mean, Zach Wheeler, you could argue, should have won the Cy Young, and he's only going to get a measly 108. He has good pitches, which, again, that is still very important. I guess my issue is I was hoping, because I've been playing, playing more recently, and with all these finest cards, one would think Juan Soto. Check out Barry Bonds Jr. right here. 125, 117 against righties, 115, 111 against lefties, and the fielding is not sugar-coated. He was genuinely pretty good. Not, quite 88 fielding good, but he was a pleasant defender in the outfield with 58 speed, so that kind of makes me sad. Babe Ruth faster than him, apparently. At 215 pounds, Babe Ruth, by the way, allegedly. But yeah, I was just hoping that some of these cards would make it so you don't see Justin Verlander every fucking game and Jacob deGrom every game that's not Verlander. But I don't think that's going to be the case, which is what it is, at this point of the year. I just would have liked, and some people are still going to use these cards, don't get me wrong. It's just for those that are only strictly focusing on meta, they're not going to care as much. However, Corbin Burns, funny enough, is one of those cards which should be considered top 5, I would think, with the cutter-sinker combo, which he throws relatively hard at 96 and 95 miles an hour respectively, with 114 hit per 9. That is quite pleasing to the eye. The control, 88 as the low, and then the break, 86 as the low. So Corbin Burns is a great card right there, no doubt. He's going to be one of them. I just wanted to see more of these pitchers, and I guess there are competitive ones for sure, just not quite ranking out a guy like Verlander or deGrom. I digress. Bryan Reynolds here, 86 speed, 97 fielding, 116, 123, contact, 109, 103 power. Yeah, this is really good. This is Mickey Mantle light. This is better than I thought he would be. That's really good shit. Good job, STS. I'm happy. I am no doubt part of the Bryan Reynolds fan club. Paul Goldschmidt, like Paul Diamond Schmidt, for the 9th time I've made that joke this year. 48 speed, 88 fielding, and better against lefties, but holds its own. 109, 106 against right-handers. And then final division here, the NL West. I just realized I didn't look at the 99 Jimmy Fox. I'll remember to do that. Ketel Marte, don't mess him up. He's good. 70 speed, 87 fielding, 85 arm, has versatility, middle infield and outfield. Great against lefties, maxed out rather, and then 112, 100 against righties. This is, again, a top-tier card. Again, I'll make a video talking about the best Team Affinity 5 season to go after. You can check out that video, when it's posted. 116, 115 power, CJ Crone zone. Contact against righties, cut a low, but otherwise pretty good card. Max Muncy, happy with this, more or less. The contact against righties, a little low, especially because that should be his good side. He is a bit inverse splits, but still a good card. Diamond defense, out of the box at all positions. So really happy with the Muncy right there. The Tatis, I already saw, is probably the best one here. He can play shortstop, second, third, and outfield, 95 speed, 95 fielding. So diamond every position. out of the box. That is crazy. 99 arm, max power, and then 110, 116 contact. Ludicrous, you might say. And then Brandon Crawford. For first place MVP vote, Brandon Crawford. I also thought that was going to be the case at the start of the season. I promise you, I said Brandon Crawford was going to have a historic year. 123, 110 against righties, 105, 108 against lefties, max fielding, 38 speed. Kind of kills it, in my opinion. Let's go and look at the Jimmy Fox right there, and that should pretty much close out a very substantial... nice, they added the Donda album and MLB The Show 21. Yeah, I mean, I thought there was more pressing matters like gameplay, but I guess they thought they needed Yay in here. Jimmy Fox, yeah, I was really happy when I saw this one. Catcher secondary, again, makes him, you know, very excitable to the man. And then 65 speed, good enough fielding, and then max contact, 122, 119 power. Babe Ruth right-handed version. Somebody said it. Maybe it was Ramon, maybe it was Luis. But I agree. You can't play outfield, but really good. Very good hitting card for Jimmy Fox, no doubt. So those are both part of the collection. Is it worth it? Probably. We're not going to get too much more content that you have to spend stubs on, I would imagine. So go crazy, for, you know, a better term. This is probably the best thing to spend your stubs on at this point instead of packs or whatever, which I think we might have something new in here. We have a 20K Jumpstart pack, which features the Clemente. Yeah, that's probably not worth it, so don't get conned out of that one. Diamond Live Series player item and 3 headliner packs. Yeah, I would just say no, but if you, well, no, there's a Field of Dreams choice pack. Actually do it. Yeah, that's probably worth it. On second thought, I didn't look at the fine details too heavily. Let me know in the comments section, of course, what you guys think about this update, which cards are you guys going after, and subscribe to the channel to stay tuned for, you know, my official rankings. So yeah, leave a like if you guys enjoy. Hope you guys have a great day. There's some Saudi eats.